It's May 1940, and France has fallen to the Nazis. Hitler will not stop his conquest, and he sees both the English and French as Aryans because they're descended of the Anglo and Saxon tribes as well as the Franks. All three of these tribes were Germanic, but this does not mean that Hitler doesn't want to capture Britain and France. He already conquered one, and now he was determined to launch Operation Sea Lion, the amphibious invasion of the south coast of Britain. Hitler intended on using fleets of barges, tugs, trawlers, and merchant ships to travel across the Channel. The Nazi Air Force bombarded Britain by dropping bombs on factories and Air Force bases all throughout the summer of 1940. The Battle of Britain had started. Britain's Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, who in my opinion was just as genocidal as Hitler, but his starvation of India is a whole other video. Anyways, Churchill was not having any of this mass bombing campaign of Britain, so he started giving fiery speeches. He boosted English morale to fight against the Nazis. The two superpowers were now clashing at air. The Nazis dropped bombs over civilian areas in London. The British bombed Berlin. The German Air Force continuously raided London, Coventry, Liverpool, and many other cities in England. The German bombing campaign was killing British civilians, so the British government had to evacuate as many children as possible to the countryside. The battle continued throughout the fall, and on September 26, the Germans destroyed a major Spitfire factory. Spitfires were a very important fighter plane used by the British Air Force. They were sleeker and faster than the German bomber planes. This made them central to the British air defense. Destroying their factories would give the Nazis an edge over the British. In October, the Luftwaffe came up with a new strategy: bomb coastal towns, airfields, and military bases at day, and bomb cities at night to reduce German casualties. The factories were often located in British cities. This made the cities prime targets for the Nazis. The German bombing campaign was crucial to Operation Sea Lion, as the Germans intended on weakening the British infrastructure, technology, weapons manufacturing, and overall morale, so that once they invaded, they could quickly take over. By the 31st of October, the Luftwaffe had lost control of the skies, and the British Royal Air Force gained superiority. The Battle of Britain had ended, and Hitler had to postpone Operation Sea Lion. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.